The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Greetings, fellow tax preparers, tax business owners, and fellow individuals who are interested in the tax preparation industry. Henley here with Unwrap Success Tax and Business Solutions, bringing you another video that's going to show you how to boom that tax business of yours. Or if you just have an interest of getting started in any portion of the tax preparation industry, we are here to help. We do this 365, 24/7, and we help hundreds of individuals each year obtain their goal of starting their tax business or growing the current business that they have. Today's video is going to be about tax preparation software and the reselling of tax preparation software. I get a ton of people every year that always ask me, Henley, how can I do what you do? Or Henley, how can I make more money in the tax industry without all of the adding of locations and finding preparers? And how can I make some sort of residual income? Well, the solution to that issue is to resell tax preparation software. You know, the tax preparation industry, as a lot of us know, it is a recession proof industry. It's always going to be around, because everyone has to do this at one time or another. The filing and preparation of your taxes is something that's, has to be done every year. So it's not that you're going to run out of a plethora of customers. The thing is, how are you going to get more and more customers to come through your door in an industry where it's ever saturating and more tax offices and companies are popping up and the customers are just going towards whichever way they hear the best promotion? Well, how you can compete in an industry like that is to sell tax software. And in the process of doing so, you actually turn what would be competitors into actual income sources. And I'm going to tell you how that is and why. For one, the individuals who would be normally competing and they would more than likely take away from your business, well, every return that they do now, they're going to add to your business, because once you sell them the software, you're not only selling them the software, this isn't just a one-time thing. You're also selling them on the technical services needed by you, during the tax season for any technical need they have or support need that they have. So that is one of the best ways to make extra passive income during tax season. And the thing is, with us, it costs you nothing to start. When you go through a large chain who allows you to resell their software, as when we first got started, we got hit with a big premium. We got hit with a big premium and we still had to pay for each additional license. Some companies even charge you, up front $250 per license or more up front for you to get the ability to sell the software to someone else and add your fees in. Some software companies don't allow you to add fees, but up to a certain amount. Some software companies that allow you to resell charge $2,500 to $10,000, and that $10,000 may be paid during the season. Well, who wants to sell software to people and then they're taking $10,000 of your hard-earned money from your office if these offices don't do the recommended volume for you to pay for them or for them to pay for them? So it costs you nothing with us, absolutely nothing to get started. We do have some rules and guidelines and things of that nature that we would definitely require so that, you make money, we don't lose money, things of that nature, but we can assist you in selling and reselling the software. One of the top things is we take care of all of your support. Most of your larger chain companies, they will allow you to resell software, but they're no way, in no shape or fashion, going to take on those extra calls. So they're going to teach you, when you decide to become what's called a service bureau, how to offer and supply support. And you're going to have to take it from there. During tax season, you're too busy running your own business to answer phone calls repeatedly over something that just may be, a question that's just rhetorical or minute, or, just something that someone else can handle. We will handle that for you. That is our job. We will take care of all of your technical support needs. Most of all, I'm going to also show you, you don't have to do any training. Let's just say the individual in which whom you are selling the software to, they need training. Well, we offer and supply all of your training, so you don't have to worry about any of the training. All the training is done through us, and we provide you with videos, whether the individual chooses the desktop version of the software or the web-based version of the software. We provide you with all the tools that you need to train them and that they can pass on and train their employees on. And the training covers a multitude of different topics, such as first times logging in, how to start a new return, client list search options, even as far as filling out each individual schedule. And technical support will be key this upcoming season as the full 1040 has changed and the schedules are, instead of letters, they are numbers. They are schedules 1 through 6 versus schedule A, B, C, and so on. So we supply you with all of the training that you need, which is a definite must if you're going to resell software, because the person that you're selling the software to, they're thinking, hey, well, individual A has all the answers because they sold me the software. Well, that may be true, but individual A still may have a tax office to run. So we take care of all of your training needs as well as your technical support. The software that you will be reselling is super user friendly. I mean, it has an interview mode, it's interview based, and it gives the individuals that are using it the ability to pretty much do a Q&A session with their client. They ask the client the question, the client replies, and then they basically put in the answer into the software. It's very easy to use. It is cloud based and can be used from any internet bearing device anywhere in the world. Even if you have someone who is a tax office owner and they have to travel during tax season, they can still check up on their office via our tax software because it gives them that functionality to be able to have access as long as you have internet. You'll be able to also sell them a software that has bank products included, and they'll be able to compete with the rest of the industry and offer all of the banking products that they would love and need to offer, such as, your top banks, and offer the things that the top banks have to offer, such as Santa Barbara. They'll be able to offer the refund anticipation loan up to $5,000 to the clients, and all of the other things that the clients are looking for. Refund Advantage, Republic. You'll have the ability to ask those individuals what it is that they would like as a bank this year and sign them up. So I was trying to get a screenshot on that, but you will be able to offer to your clients the same things as the larger chains would in the process of selling software. And why wouldn't you want to sell tax software or resell tax software? You're already in the industry. And even if you're not in the industry, we can still set you up to sell tax software. There's technically no need of have to, or you don't have to have any tax preparation experience or knowledge of, how to do taxes. All you need to know is the software's features and functionalities, and, the platform, the multi-use platforms, meaning that, it can be used on any internet bearing device, whether it be a smartphone, a tablet, an Android tablet, any type of Apple device, things of that nature. You don't have to understand tech as much as you have to understand what the features and functionality of the software does. For all the techie things and questions and issues, we are here to support you 110% and help you to sell software and make this very profitable for you and your business. Another great thing about selling software. Here's one of the great things. A lot of you are, currently in the process of finding other individuals to whom, you want to add to your business. Let's just say you need a preparer and you want to add a mobile preparer, or you want to add another location, or you want to give someone the opportunity to start their own tax business, but, that individual doesn't have an EFIN. Well, a lot of you out there already have your EFIN. So this opens the doors to so many new horizons. You'll be able to compete with tons of software companies that offer opportunities where EFINs are not required, and they actually set up individuals whom don't have an EFIN and charge a percentage. They start as low as 50-50, where, you're doing a profit share of 50% of the proceeds, all the way up to 80-20, 90-10, things of that nature, where you're giving them, you know, 80% of the funds, you're keeping 20, if they have a nice volume. And, just speaking of volume, let's just look at some numbers. And a lot of you already know the type of income you can make in the tax preparation industry. But for those who don't, let's just take a look right quick. And it never hurts to take a look, because of the simple fact you want to make some goals anyway. So, and I'm going to also show you how you will receive your money from selling the tax software. Just like, when a client comes in your office or in someone's office, and their return is prepared and sent to the IRS, and then the IRS actually has to approve the return and then release it. Well, once it's released, the fees come out, and those are the software fees, the tax preparation fees, and then the client's refunds. Well, in the case of your traditional office, your fees will come out and go straight to you. Boom. In the case of selling software, those fees would not come out in that traditional way. They will come out in the software fees. So you have the ability to go in and put in the fee in which you would like it to be, up to a certain amount. So we can definitely, once you're ready to sell software, discuss with you your options. And we're going to even show you some numbers of how much money you can make reselling the software. So, just like a lot of you all know how you can make money preparing taxes, and we'll just go really quickly, just talking about how to make money preparing taxes. You're talking about, if you can get 10 customers a day, that's $300. You know, at $300 a minimum each return, that's 3,000 in one day. Now, a lot of people charge 500, 700. It just depends on the type of return and whatever that person wants to charge. But this is just a demonstration of the type of money you can make. But that's just $18,000 in your first week, 72,000 your first month. Those are the type of numbers that a lot of individuals are liking to make preparing taxes. Now, when you're talking about selling tax preparation software, well, you don't make this much off each return, but I'm going to show you how it's done. So basically, in a nutshell, when you're reselling software and that individual has their own EFIN number and there's no percentages to be taken out or things of that nature to consider, I'm going to show you what you're doing. You're getting on the phone and you're contacting individuals whom may need your services in software. And there's multiple ways of promoting this. There's tons of people on Facebook promoting these things on social media. You can actually piggyback off of individuals whom have a big following and say, look, help me push this software and I'll give you a referral every time. You could even look on job board sites like Indeed, or post on Craigslist, things of that nature, that you're looking for someone who's been in the sales industry before, whether it be retail, software, whatever their industry of selling would have been. They could definitely be of assistance to you, helping you sell the software with instruction from you of how you like to sell it. And another great thing about us, we even give you your scripts. We give you the script in which you need to actually go out there and present that you are selling software and obtain the necessary answers of information that you're going to need to actually input in an individual's information and sign them up for software. And so, you'll be issued a link to a Google Drive application such as this that gives us all the information that we need as far as prior bank products that they've done, if they have an EFIN number, if they have a PTIN number, what proof of this do you have that you have prepared returns before and things of that nature. And you'll be able to go into a portal such as this and input in all their info and, seal the deal. Like I said, it's very simple, very easy to do. It's not hard at all. Anyone can resell software. So to give you a ballpark figure of how much you can make reselling software, let's just say you set your service bureau fee at, and that's where you're going to charge it. It's going to be charged to the service bureau fee. It's a fee that's charged to the tax client and not so much as the tax preparer or the tax office. It's an additional fee charged per each return. And you have the ability to set this fee via your agreement with the individual whom you're selling software to. If you're selling to someone who's not going to do a lot of numbers or have expressed they're not going to do a lot of numbers, then you may not want to put your software fee too low because things, they have to be paid for. They have to at least prepare 30 returns with us or through the software for it to be totally free. So that's just a comprehensive starting point. So let's just say your fee is, you're going to get $50 per each return in addition to the service bureau fee that we have in there, which will be usually for our resellers $14.95 or so. All right, so you got 50 returns times, let's just say they do 50 returns. Well, boom, you've made $2,500 from an office that needed software. You provided them free software. They had a great tax season because they had great support. You made $2,500 and had to prepare 0 returns with this office. So you still ran your office, seamless, with all exclusivity because you had the ability to focus on your office, as a whole. And you made $2,500 just off this office here. Now, hold the phone. It's like, that's cool, but why would I waste my time doing that? Because you need to set a goal. For every measure of success, you got to set a goal. You can't be successful without having some sort of goal to measure, success. So let's just say you got 10 offices like this. Well, that's 25K. So now that's worth your while. It's worth your while. See, now I have your full attention. You made $25,000 extra in addition to the 6 figures you're probably already going to make. Now, the thing is, you want to actually go after those offices and individuals who are doing some numbers. Let's say you got somebody doing 200 returns, times that same $50 that you're going to get. Well, now you've made 10 grand and so on and so on. So software reselling is a great source of added income to add to your tax business, and like I said, it doesn't require a whole lot of work other than marketing and contacting these individuals and going via a script that either you make up or we can provide you. And the thing about it is there's multiple ways to make additional money selling software. As I stated, let's just say you run across someone who needs an EFIN and then you decide to partner with them or allow them to subcontract and you get an additional EFIN and you set them up in business, doing business as, whatever you guys decide upon, if you're going to let them use your name or their name or however you're going to do it. But let's just say you decide upon a 70-30 split. That's one of the most common that I see out there. So let's just say, individual A, on average, their returns, they charge $500 and you're going to get 30% of that $500. Well, you've made $150. off of that one return. Now, we're going to multiply this by 50 returns that individual probably would prepare. So now you've made an additional 7,500 to add to that service bureau fee, because you still get that service bureau fee. And now you've turned a company that prepared only 50 returns into an additional $10,000. And, didn't require a whole lot of marketing at all. Now you're going to run across a lot of people out there on Facebook and social media and Craigslist and just advertising all sorts of ways. You're going to find a ton of individuals out there that do 200-300 taxes a year, and they usually did them for someone who offered them an hourly rate. Well, now you can come in and save them from that hourly rate, and you can turn those couple hundred returns into a couple tens of thousands of dollars in your pocket. Because if they're doing 300 returns and you're getting 150 bucks off each return, there's the math. There's $45,000 extra, not to mention the service bureau money that you're going to make off that individual and the kickbacks and other rewards that we can offer you by selling or reselling our Unwrap Success US Tax Pro software. All right. I'm going to show you some simple ways that you can even find individuals other than social media that may need your assistance. The IRS, via their database and locator service, has where you can go to their site and locate all sorts of individuals whom have EFIN numbers and are tax professionals, and pretty much you can use that and start drumming up some lists and giving people a call and seeing if they need tax preparation software. That's one of the ways that a lot of software providers do it. As I stated, it's a great industry to be in, and with software sales, there's three ways to make money. You got the now money. The now money is, let's just say you sign someone up and you tell them, hey, look, for me to resell you the software and secure these funds to make sure that you're serious and that you're going to actually do taxes, you can charge them a premium. You can charge them whatever you'd like. Some people charge, $99 deposit. Some charge $299. Some charge $499. It's totally up to you. If that client would like to pay you up front, you will have the ability to resell the software. So that's the now money. The season money, the during season money, is the funds that we just spoke on, the service bureau fees, the percentages that you could gain if they have need of an EFIN number or would like to work as a subcontractor. And then you also have the vacation money. The vacation money is the post-season funds that come in for the kickbacks or incentives from the banks and things of that nature that you would sign up for or sign your clients up for. Tax software yields many benefits financially and can definitely be a absolute plus for your business. You may even want to start creating some goals now. It's October, mid-October. You might say, hey, look, I got enough time. I'm going to sign up 20 offices. 20 offices should be like pretty much a soft goal. Like, you should really want to go for more than that. Seeing that during tax season, you're not going to have to do any technical support. You should grind now just as hard as you would during tax season. And that way you can really relax on that vacation and enjoy the pleasures of what you would really like to enjoy after you've had such a laborious season. It's just a very easy way to create income and turn would-be competitors into, business partners, into a source of added income, instead of you seeing their advertisements or hearing about that company and you're saying, oh, now you're rooting for them. You're like, hey, I want them to do good. I want them to do good. You're not going to be a hater. You're going to be a congratulator. And they're going to give you great reason to. And then you can multiply your business by giving them that ability to sell through you as well. So it's a never ending cycle, and it's unlimited networking capabilities, because now instead of you going to a person and they say, hey, I have a tax business, and you saying I have a tax business, and you just shaking hands and, going your separate ways and never exchanging contact information. Now you have something you can bring up in conversation that's relevant to both of you all. And even if they have their own software, they can still resell software through you. So you have to just keep your eye on the ball and stay strategic, and always strategizing for your next move, because you can always make money by implementing others. So the time is ticking now. You want to start today, and you want to get paid by not only running your own business, but by helping others start or run theirs. Henley here, signing out. Sell software, baby. Take care.